Hey, what's up everybody? I'm the Zim. This is the Zim video. Thanks for watching. I've been thinking a lot about how to give support, so I wanted to make a short little video on how to give support. I've done this before in one of my video journals, maybe you've seen it, but I've thought more on it, so I wanted to express it here today for you. Alright, so basically, how to give support. I've come up with this kind of little saying in a way. It's ask, listen, respond, and go beyond. So there's 4 factors there. The first thing is you need to ask somebody what they need help with, what they need support for. You ask them. And then the second piece is listen. You listen to what they say. Then the third is you respond directly to what they're asking for. The fourth is go beyond that. Say, okay, you need this, I'll go beyond that. Let's use an example. I've been liking to use this example of helping with moving. So you know your friend or somebody in your family needs help moving. They're going to be moving soon. You call them up and you say, hey, I understand you're moving soon. I'd like to help support you in that. What do you need? And they say, oh, I just really need somebody to come over and help me pack up my van. That would be super awesome. That's the thing I really need the most. So you go, okay, I can do that. Tell me when. I'll be there. Okay, Tuesday, great, I'll be there. And then, so you're responding directly to what they need. Then the go beyond part is what makes everything so much more amazing. So there's lots of ways to do that. In this example, you could bring some beverages or food over, some snacks over when you come meet for moving. That would be rad. It makes everybody happy. Like, oh, yum! I got some crackers and chips or whatever, and some beer or soda, and like it makes the whole experience more fun. Everybody's having more fun. One of the other great examples, a great way to do things, and often I find this example helps a lot, is bring another person. Expand that support outward even more. Say like, okay, I'll be there Tuesday, great. And call up Joe or Frank or Lisa or Sally and say, hey, my mom, dad, brother, sister, friend needs help moving. Will you come over and help me too? It'll be great. I'm going to bring some beer, so it'll be a good time. We'll just, do the thing. So it's like you expand that circle of support and you bring more people into it is a great way to do it. So what happens if you are unable to respond directly to the support they need? What if you can't come over? Maybe you hurt your back or something like that. There's something in the way of you responding and to supporting them directly to their initial ask or what they need. And then you go, basically the bottom line is being honest. You're honest about that. You say, hey, look, I hurt my back. I can't do this for you. I won't be able to come over. They say, is there anything else? Then you just ask again. He says, is there something else I can do for you? And they say, oh man, I've been short on moving boxes. I've been having a hard time finding, or whatever it may be. They may say something. You say, oh, okay, I will help you find some moving boxes. Or one of the biggest, easiest ways for all of us to do is when we put money into the equation. You could just buy a stack of moving boxes or packing tape or whatever it is they may need, or order pizzas for them, or say, hey, look, I'll set up lunch for you guys. There's so much you could do around that if you have the means to do it. If you don't have the means and money, there's still tons of ways. Craigslist, like in this moving example, you could find moving boxes on Craigslist or something like that, and you go, hey, look, I'll take care of the moving boxes. I'll get you a handful of moving boxes in time for your move. Just let me do it. And then just making sure you follow through on that support, making sure you actually do it. So that's kind of a way to support. One of the biggest problems, I guess you could say, one of the biggest issues that come up with when people ask for support or want support, often us as listeners, often us the people responding to support, will fall into the trap of giving advice rather than answering or responding directly to what they're asking. So I encourage you not to be aware of the fact that if somebody's asking for moving support or something, don't jump into giving advice right away. Say like, hey, I need help moving. They're saying, I need help moving. It's like, oh, have you tried this moving company? Or going that route isn't helpful at all. When really, 9 times out of 10, jumping to advice rather than responding directly to what they need is not helpful. So just be aware of when you're being confronted with a friend or family member or somebody who's asking for your support. Make sure you're able to respond directly to their ask. And if you can't respond directly to their ask and you want to give advice, ask them first if it's okay to give advice rather than just jumping into advice. Because advice, when it comes to support, advice, unless they're specifically asking for advice hardly ever helps. it's usually anti supportive. It's usually, it goes the opposite direction. It just makes everybody feel bad, and they don't know how to react to it. They don't know how to respond to it, because they, even if you don't, because this is the biggest thing, even if you don't understand why the person needs the support, it doesn't make sense to you that they need the support in the way they want it. It doesn't matter. What's important to you, what's important to the situation, is that you're responding to their need. You don't have to understand it completely. You just go, okay, I will respond and go beyond your need for support. So that's my ideas on support. If you have any other thoughts, I'd love to hear from them. If you like the way I think about the world and stuff, be sure to subscribe to this channel, the Zen Video. I post a video journal every week about random ideas like this and more. So yeah, cool. Thanks for watching. Peace.